Thanks to Tez2 on Twitter, it was recently brought to my attention that Rockstar is now asking for you to verify your age to access GTA Online or even certain features like phone messages, text chat, or even Snapmatic. The main concern I have out of this, that was brought to my attention all of a sudden, is why is Rockstar doing this now, after how long GTA Online has been in existence? And this concern is backed behind the fact that earlier this year was brought to light, which I've done research on. I've done quite a bit of research on, actually, especially since April of this year, when Rockstar would do as much as selling your personal information from Social Club to malicious members to make a profit from this. So I guess Rockstar is not making enough profit from this personal information because these malicious members aren't having access to stuff like your date of birth so that they can, let's say, contact your bank, because you anyways have your banking credentials in access to your Social Club that you use to purchase microtransactions such as shark cards or GTA Plus. So let's say these malicious members want a bit of extra money to make on the side, I guess, to share profit with Rockstar too, who will try to make a, let's say, fraud or scam call to these banks to say, hey, I kind of want to take a $10,000 loan from this and this card. So the bank would be like, okay, can you verify your date of birth and so on and so forth. They don't have access to this information. Now Rockstar is going to make that possible, assuming they're going to go as far to actually requiring you to email them to use their Rockstar support page to showcase official documentation that doesn't only have your date of birth, but even personal information such as your name, your home address, etc., that will just make you more at risk. It's putting your life at risk, basically. Now, of course, I'm the one speaking of experience and knowing Rockstar, which I unfortunately would have to admit I do not like thinking about Rockstar this way, but the way they've been treating their player base as of very recently and how they've been acting recently about how much profit they wish to make and how they're doing anything as far as even selling you out and compromising all of your Social Clubs accounts just to make an extra bit of profit off of GTA Online that they wish to have made over the past couple of years or so. Now obviously those who don't care are just going to be those who are kids who are irresponsible, taking money from their parents, or parents who are irresponsible, or even hardworking individuals who are playing the game just through microtransactions. They're not going to care about their information being stolen, of course, because they're still going to continue subscribing to GTA Plus. That's the majority of player base we have. They care more about their next GTA Plus subscription than their personal social security, or their personal security being compromised by a company. Of course, if it was any other company like Google who would sell your information such as this, of course the guy is going to be arrested, not even fired. They're going to be arrested for selling this information and compromising your information, having you to redo your passwords, change some account details, etc., etc. It's not allowed, but of course Rockstar is doing it just because they want a couple extra dollars of profit from this information. I guess they're not getting enough out of, and that's why they're probably doing this. That's my main concern out of it. It's all of a sudden, it feels all of a sudden 12 years later of GTA Online's existence, now they're asking for this, with everything else that's been going on behind the scenes of them making profit. You may not know about it, but I do. And I'm bringing this to your attention even in this video. I've done it many times before, but I'm going to bring this up again, where Rockstar has even went so low to selling out GTA 5's full source code. They made a profit off of that of 7,000 euros, by the way. Now, with behind the scenes schematics out of the way, I like to speak about the game and how this will situate on players themselves. Now, of course, on a positive note, if verification will actually work as it should be, as it's intended, the more grindy, legitimate players who play the game to play the game as it meant to be played legitimately, to play the game, will be separated from those kids or immature or irresponsible adults or kids or parents alike who are spending money on this game because they don't have time to play it, so they're just going to spend it on microtransactions just to get an Oppressor Mark II and ruin people's experiences before they, I guess, go to work or spend the rest of their life doing nothing on retirement. I guess I have no idea, or maybe they didn't even start their life yet, but I digress. Still, we're going to be separated from these people. But however, on the negative side, if it's, let's say, just an age verification like what Steam does. When you try to click on GTA 5 on the store page, you'll say, hey, verify your age through the day, month, and year. You're just going to press random numbers, 1976, and yeah, I can access a store page now. It's not going to really do anything. So for it to truly work, Rockstar would have to go as far as to actually requesting personal documentation, which already to a company like this that I've brought my concerns about is already a red flag, because now that's more information they can use off of your social club account that you have to log into to make a Rockstar support ticket, let's say. Now they have even more information off of your account that they can sell for more profit, which deeply concerns me. Based on how Rockstar's been treating the player base, especially this year. It concerns me. And trust me, I'm not just making this up, I'm deeply concerned. This concern isn't from, let's say, Donald Trump just waking up overnight and saying, oh, Canada's doing this, that's why I'm putting tariffs on them or something. No, this is actual facts that I've done research on. And that's why I'm deeply concerned, and that's why I'm making a video on this. Because let's say you do need to show verification of personal documentation. You're going to showcase everything off of it, assuming you have to, otherwise you won't be successfully verified through a support agent, because they want all of your information, your name, date of birth, whatever, which is going to be required to use probably anyways, assuming it's going to be used to fully verify your account and allow you to access specific features. But it's also more information that they can use to sell to these malicious members to make more profit off of before GTA 6 releases, and it's unfortunate. I hope it's gonna happen that way. It's gonna happen. They already have access to your social club's banking credentials that you use to subscribe to GTA Plus or purchase shark cards with. But like I said, the majority of players out there, they care more about their next GTA Plus subscription than they do about their personal safety. So what much can be done anyways? Everyone's just gonna go with it and just continue playing the game, and then they're gonna wake up one morning, wonder why the bank's calling them saying, hey, you're in $10,000 of debt, what happened overnight? And they're not gonna know, they're not gonna even put this into their thought, because it's just gonna happen out of the blue. Another speculation notes, of course, beyond everything else that requires to be age verified, one thing that came to my attention was text chats. Now, I'm assuming if this is true, this is an assumption, so don't take my word for granted, if this will actually be a feature that will be implemented of requirement into the enhanced version, we'll finally have text chat available as an accessible option on the enhanced version on PC. Don't take my word for it, this is just an assumption. Anyways, that's all my concerns I wish to bring to you about this information. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you want to share your thoughts, feel free to do so in the comments below, and thank you for watching.